What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Man, some crazy news. Apple released iOS 13 beta 3, and that's not even the craziest news. The weirdest thing is that there's a humongous bug inside of it, and I'm surprised I installed it on all my devices. I probably shouldn't have, to be honest, but it is a beta, that's what you expect. A weird thing though is that the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus are not supported with this specific version of the beta. So I find that kind of weird. They haven't done that specific thing in a long time. I mean, besides like the official version of iOS 12.3.2, that was like a random update out of nowhere. And it was only for the 8 Plus, so who knows, maybe they can retract this or even push a beta 4 very soon. This beta came out to about 500 to 600 megabytes on pretty much all my devices. It was a pretty big update for being a beta release. It was supposed to be fixing a lot of bugs. They did a lot of like random stuff here and there. But one of the biggest problems that I have with 13 beta 2 right now, or 13 beta 3, sorry, is the touchscreen panel. So I'm going to try to demonstrate it on my 6S. I demonstrated it very well. And even on this device, I've seen it already. Like, it's messed up more times than it hasn't. So I'm going to scroll through the pages. As you saw, like, as you can see, it just doesn't register my touches that much or even that often when I'm scrolling through the pages. Usually it's like intact, but right now when I'm scrolling through, you can see sometimes it registers, but most of the time it doesn't. And it's doing a pretty good run right now. But if I stop and I go through it, you can see it just takes like a couple more instances for it to register. That's a very, very weird thing. I'm not doing anything weird. I'm not like trying to mess it up or anything. I'll even go like this, as you can see. I don't know why I went that way. I'm trying to go this way, and it seems to be okay now. But it's still messing up, as you can see. Like, it's very weird. I don't know why that's happening. If I stop for a second and I go back into it, then it'll keep going. But I don't know, man. That's a really weird thing. Hopefully Apple can fix this with beta 4. They did add some interesting new things. I mean, they're very, very minor changes. If you look into messages and you go through and you can see, like, right there it says manage messages list, so that they actually changed that from what it was before. Not a humongous change, but a small minor one. On this specific beta, you can now actually connect to 2 different AirPods at the same time. So instead of being it separate or whatever, you can now actually connect to them. But the only caveat is you have to have AirPods 2nd gen. I only have the 1st gen, so that doesn't really affect me. But if you have the 2nd gen, or if you have 2 versions of the 2nd gen AirPods, you can now connect to them, which is cool. I mean, I like that. I don't own them. I might buy them just because, but I think it's really cool that they did that, but I also am kind of salty that they didn't put it for the 1st gen AirPods. Like I said in the other video, what did the 1st gen AirPods not have that the 2nd gen ones have? And I think they could have done that through software. I think it's kind of petty that they didn't. Hopefully they will be able to do it though in the future, but I really doubt it. And I did run a multi-core score in our iOS 13 beta 2 at a multi-core score of 153,473, and I just re-ran it. And it did go down quite a bit to 141,971. Now, the thing that I'm seeing so far is not only did this phone's multi-core score go slower or lower, so this phone's kind of slower in a way, but also it's a little bit less stable. I mean, the touchscreen problem is a big problem in and of itself. It's kind of stopping me, and I'm guessing a lot of people to be using their iPhone. And the fact that this is 4th of July week, it kind of makes me think that in the United States, they're going to take the rest of this week off, at least until tomorrow, or at least until Thursday. So tomorrow is their only day they can fix this. If they don't push a beta out tomorrow, then that means we're going to be stuck with this for a whole nother week at the very minimum. So that's pretty crazy. Hopefully Apple can fix that. But that's pretty much it. I wouldn't recommend updating to beta 3. I would stay on beta 2. I'm kind of salty I installed it on all my devices. Hopefully it does fix out though, but it is a beta. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just showing it so Apple can fix it, but that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button. That'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my 2nd channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.